WrestleMania may now be a memory in the rearview mirror, and the drama of Backlash has come and gone. But the landscape of WWE is far from cooling down. In fact, the temperature is rising rapidly, and the excitement is about to reach fever pitch once more. As the WWE Universe begins the trek down the path to one of the most game-changing events of the year, Money in the Bank, the anticipation is building in a way that only this company can deliver. With rumors swirling, match confirmations starting to surface, and an avalanche of speculation flooding social media and fan circles alike, it's an electrifying time to be a wrestling fan. Something seismic feels like it's on the horizon. And at the center of it all is one name: Roman Reigns. The tribal chief, the man who has carried WWE on his back for over 3 years, could be on the verge of a dramatic and headline-grabbing return. Sources from within the wrestling community are buzzing with reports that not only is Roman making his long-awaited comeback, but he might also be returning with his eyes set on something he's never possessed before: the Money in the Bank briefcase. If true, this could shatter expectations and rewrite WWE's power structure entirely. A Roman Reigns with that golden contract in his grip? That's a threat not just to one champion but to the entire hierarchy. Every title holder would have to sleep with one eye open, knowing Roman could strike at any moment, any show, any match. Before diving deeper into the jaw-dropping implications of Roman Reigns potentially capturing the briefcase, it's important to set the stage with what's already confirmed for WWE programming leading up to the premium live event. Monday Night Raw is set to deliver several key matches that could influence Money in the Bank's direction. One of the most compelling storylines heading into Raw revolves around AJ Styles and Finn Balor. This upcoming showdown is not merely another match. It's a powder keg loaded with personal tension and championship ramifications. Last week's Raw saw Dominic Mysterio, current Intercontinental Champion and proud member of Judgment Day, lay down the law. His instructions to Finn were crystal clear: take AJ Styles out of the equation. Dominic has come to see AJ as a serious contender, a legitimate threat to his reign, and he's not willing to take any chances. What makes this rivalry particularly intriguing is that AJ Styles is not the kind of competitor who folds under pressure. In fact, he thrives in situations where he's targeted and underestimated. The Phenomenal One has made a career out of turning the tables and proving doubters wrong. Many insiders are pointing to this matchup as a potential launchpad for AJ's resurgence. A victory over Finn Balor would undoubtedly position him as the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Imagine the classic this could produce: Dominic, riding high on Judgment Day momentum, facing off against a rejuvenated AJ Styles who's had enough of sneak attacks and political maneuvering. This isn't just a clash of styles. It's a war of generations, ideologies, and sheer willpower. But Monday Night Raw isn't stopping there. The show is also scheduled to feature high-octane tag team action. In what's being billed as a battle of future champions, the War Raiders are set to square off against the Creed brothers. These two tag teams represent different philosophies and in-ring styles, but share one common goal: dominance. The War Raiders, known for their brutal Viking-inspired offense and unrelenting power, are a staple of chaos in WWE's tag division. The Creed brothers, on the other hand, are grounded in their amateur wrestling roots, combining strength with technical precision. This is more than just a showcase of talent. It's a glimpse into the future of tag team wrestling. Whichever team emerges victorious could be next in line for a title opportunity, making this match a critical piece of the broader championship puzzle. And that puzzle only becomes more complex when the women's tag team scene is brought into the picture. WWE has announced a high-stakes women's tag match that could dramatically alter the division's hierarchy. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, two of the most dominant forces in the women's roster and both reigning champions, are teaming up in what many consider a dream pairing. Their opponents? Roxanne Perez and Julia, two recent NXT call-ups with raw potential and a hunger for glory. WWE clearly has big plans for Roxanne and Julia, as they're not just being eased into the main roster, they're being thrown into the deep end. Targeting Rhea and Io directly is a bold move, one that could either make them instant stars or send them back to the drawing board. While youth and ambition are on their side, experience and ruthlessness belong to Rhea and Io. This bout promises to be a proving ground and could very well end in a statement win or a harsh dose of reality. the drama doesn't end there. One match that never happened at Backlash but has been a hot topic of speculation is the potential showdown between Jey Uso and Logan Paul. Fans were nearly certain this encounter would unfold at the recent pay-per-view, but WWE appears to be saving this explosive confrontation for a grander occasion. What's more fitting than Money in the Bank? Jey Uso, who has forged his identity outside the shadow of the bloodline and is now carving a name for himself as a solo competitor, facing Logan Paul, the brash, unpredictable celebrity-turned-wrestler who has shaken up the WWE with every appearance. This clash is the epitome of modern wrestling, a blend of tradition and new-age entertainment, athleticism and spectacle. When these two finally lock up, expect fireworks. Meanwhile, a titan continues to loom large over the WWE Universe. John Cena, the face of an era and a current champion, is reportedly confirmed for Money in the Bank. While the assumption is that he successfully defended his title at Backlash against Randy Orton, the focus now shifts to his next opponent. Will it be a familiar foe in Cody Rhodes, who is also advertised for the event and may feel that his business with Cena is far from finished? Their moment at WrestleMania was powerful, symbolic, and possibly a prelude to something deeper. Or perhaps WWE is preparing to unleash a surprise challenger. Someone from the shadows who has been biding their time, waiting for the right moment to strike and catapult themselves into the title picture. With Cena on the card, the stakes are always higher. And with Cody Rhodes in the conversation, the tension only intensifies. This brings us back to the focal point, the Money in the Bank ladder match itself. For years, this match has served as a springboard to greatness. Yet, in recent editions, some fans have felt that the excitement has dulled slightly, with fewer elite stars participating and the matches not living up to their historic predecessors. That all looks to change this year. WWE appears poised to deliver a lineup that could include top-tier talent and genuine main eventers. Imagine a ladder match featuring the likes of Seth Rollins, Gunther, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker, and the returning Roman Reigns. The sheer star power would be undeniable. Each of these men brings a unique flavor, a different motivation, and a distinct legacy to uphold or build. But the most intriguing of all is Roman Reigns. He has conquered nearly every challenge. He has unified championships, main event countless shows, and taken down legends. Yet, there is one accolade that has eluded him, the Money in the Bank briefcase. That could all change very soon. If Roman is indeed entering the ladder match, history is about to be made. He could become the most dominant contract holder in WWE history. Just imagine Roman lurking with the briefcase in hand, capable of striking at any moment. Champions would live in fear, and storylines would be reshaped on a weekly basis. Roman's already unmatched run of dominance would ascend to an entirely new level. What's more, his popularity hasn't waned despite his absence. The moment his music hits and he walks back into the arena, the roof will be blown off. If he claims the briefcase, the entire WWE Universe will be watching to see when, not if, he cashes in. There are also rumors that Roman might be teaming with CM Punk in a tag team match against Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. That alone is a pay-per-view caliber main event. But imagine instead, all four men being thrown into the same ladder match. The rivalries are already bubbling under the surface. Roman and Seth's history is long and complicated. A mix of betrayal, brotherhood, and unfinished business. CM Punk is a walking controversy with a grudge against nearly everyone. And Braun Breaker? He's a beast on the rise, hungry to cement himself among the elite. Throw all of that into a match with ladders, chaos, and a golden contract hanging in the balance, and what you have is nothing short of must-see television. Qualifying matches are expected to begin soon, possibly as early as this week's Raw. Alternatively, WWE might take a different approach and announce the entire bracket in one shot, building hype in a single explosive moment. Either way, the process of discovering which superstars will vie for this career-changing opportunity is about to begin. And this year, it feels different. There's a sense that WWE is going all in, stacking the deck with established stars and rising phenoms to deliver a spectacle worthy of the Money in the Bank legacy. The briefcase isn't just a prop. It's a promise, a ticking time bomb, a symbol of destiny waiting to be claimed. The idea of Roman Reigns adding the money in the bank briefcase to his already glittering resume is almost poetic. He's redefined what it means to be a champion. He's reinvented his persona and elevated everyone around him. This could be the final jewel in his crown, but it